Hey everyone, welcome back to Violin Lessons with Faith. Today we are going to learn the names of the parts on the violin bow. To start off, we're going to start off at the very bottom right here. This part here is called the screw, and it loosens and tightens the hair on the bow. So forever my students are always asking me which way to tighten, which way to loosen. So the best way that I can remember and that I tell them is righty-tighty. So if you turn it to the right, it tightens the hair, and lefty-loosey. If you turn it to the left, it loosens the hair. So righty-tighty, lefty-loosey. So next we have this part here, which is called the frog. So this little part here, this little black part, is called the thumb leather, and this here is called the winding wrap. And I'm going to have another video later of how to hold your bow correctly and how you can practice your bow arm on your shoulder. But your thumb actually goes in between, see this little bump here, and between the bump and the thumb leather. So your thumb actually sticks in there, and I'll have another bow hold video. But this is the thumb leather and this is the winding wrap. Then we have, this is the stick, this is the hair. Many bows are made from horsehair actually. And we have here the very tip of the bow. So once again, just to go over it again, we have the screw, the frog, the thumb leather, the winding wrap, the hair, the stick, and the tip of the bow. So the next question my students always have is, how much should I loosen my bow? How much should I tighten my bow? So if you hold your bow like this, you should see that the stick of the bow, and my bow is loosened right now, the stick of your bow should always have a dip in it. And so when I tighten it, now I'll tighten it, how far it should be, it will still have a dip in it. Still has the dip. If your bow goes straight, if the stick of your bow goes straight, like you could put a ruler on there, then you know it's too tight. So right now I can put, in the middle of my bow, I can put my pinky in here, but my pinky is touching the stick of the bow and the hair of the bow. If there's a gap, it's probably too tight. And for loosening it, so now I'll loosen it, if my bow doesn't actually, but all bows are different. The hair of the bow in the middle, just for usually 1 or 2 hairs start touching the stick of the bow, then it's loose enough. If, I'll show you what too loose is like. So the hairs like starts hanging down. I would say that that's too loose. Just like this will be good. And I'll show you tightening one more time. Like that. You can still see there's a dip, but I can put my pinky in there. I hope you enjoyed this video, learning about all the different names of the parts of the bow. If you found this video helpful, if you could please hit the like button, comment, subscribe to my channel, where I will have many different videos teaching you many different songs on the violin, and I hope to see you soon.